Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the Lake Buena Vista Historical Society is proud to welcome you to celebrate 50 years of magic, innovation, and imagination. As we embark on this journey of nostalgia, we will reduce the lighting for better viewing, and we ask you to please stand clear of the doors and keep your hands and feet inside this recollection omnimover at all times. As we have grown and evolved, so too have the parks and properties of Walt Disney World. Though no matter when we visited over the past 50 years, the experience remains timeless. Here we are free to be children, no matter our age, free to fly over pirate ships, on the backs of elephants, and believe in the figments of our imagination. As we travel through the parks and through time itself, we hope you will look back through your own lens of experience to rediscover the most important souvenirs of all, your memories. In a place where dreams come true, anything seems possible. Lasting memories are made, and though they are uniquely personal to each and every one of us, they are made all the richer knowing they are shared with so many others. We gather to remember those magical experiences. No matter our backgrounds, no matter our age, we share in that ongoing story together. It's a small world after all.
And now, please welcome the president of the Lake Buena Vista Historical Society, Todd McCartney.
Welcome! We did it! We survived a pandemic and we're here together finally. It is so fabulous to see everybody out there. My goodness, this is the largest event we've ever done. We always joke that we got a bigger boat. We got a bigger screen this time so you guys could see more. So we're so excited to have you, and as always, I want to introduce you. Myself, I'm Todd McCartney, one of the founders and presidents of Lake Buena Vista Historical Society. And today, as always with me, Mr. J.T. Cougar from Ohio.
Hello, everybody. Can I tell them about my job?
Tell
I
them,
have a job for all of you before we start. This is just what I do. Everybody has a postcard on their table. There should be enough. This is what we're going to use to ask Bob Gurr a question. Now, I'm not sure if everybody has a pen. Maybe.
They all have 5.
Okay, so there should be enough. Now, if you don't want to open your set, just bug your neighbor and ask them. But we're going to come around and collect these here eventually before our Bob Gurr session. But this is where you get to write your question to Bob Gurr, and it might just get asked on the show. How about that? See, I did that. So, all right, who's next?
All right, and hailing the local boy, Mr. Hal Bowers.
Hello, Haley. I'm just thrilled to see everybody here today. This is really exciting for us, and we just got such a great day in store. I can't wait to share this with everyone.
And hailing from the city of brotherly love, I almost said the sister of brotherly love, which it might be, who knows, Mr. Brian P. Miles.
You know, when they released the movie Jurassic Park, the promotion for it was a movie 65 million years in the making. That's what this event feels like a little bit, because
yes,
we intended to have it a year and a half ago, and we're finally getting around to it. But it's going to be worth it because it's our best one ever.
Absolutely. We always do. Everyone gets better and better.
A little
and
bit better.
We
and
learn.
better.
And thanks to everybody in the audience, too. We took a lot of your feedback last time. We changed things up. We've got coffee for you this
Coffee.
year.
There's
Yeah,
gallons
right.
of it.
We
By
heard
the
you.
gallon.
We heard you. We didn't have enough last year.
You people have drank like 15 gallons of coffee already. I want you to know
We're over
that.
budget. That's it. It's
That's
over.
it. The coffee budget's blown.
That's right. That's right. We have a fantastic day ahead of us. Obviously, we have all of our VIPs on this left side of the room. We have the Lake Buena Vista Village with all of our artifacts from some of our collectors that we know, as well as our own collection that we've been working on over the past number of years. We also have some special guests here. We have some surprises for you in store. So a lot of fun things that we're going to do today. So, gentlemen, what else would you like to tell them? There's a lot. We have a countdown timer, so we have
do have a countdown timer,
that's
but we
cool.
don't
I
have
just
to use
noticed
it
that.
all.
That's
'Cause
right.
The less time we use, the more time Bob Gurr gets up here to
That's
answer
true.
questions.
That's true. So we can save him
That's
time
the
right
first
now.
thing that goes. We've been asked as we've set up these interviews. A lot of these folks, some of them anyway, have never been interviewed in a setting like this before about their work at Disney. And so they frequently ask us, this happened last night, why does anybody want to hear what I have to say? And who comes to this thing? And I try to explain to them, well, they're people who, at some point in the 70s, 80s, 90s, the parks and the work that you've done, whether it's the food that you fed them or the hotels that you ran or the theme parks that you operated, had an indelible impact on them. It connected them in some way. For a lot of us, it's memories with family. I know for those of you who listen to the podcast, and I know there's a bunch of you who don't, who come because of the website or other things, I told my story, which is the first time I went to Walt Disney World was the only time I got on an airplane and went away on vacation with my parents during the time I was a kid. It was the one trip we ever took. We always went to the Jersey Shore otherwise. And so there are spots in Epcot and Disney and Magic Kingdom. Not so much Disney Springs anymore. There's like one spot I remember getting whacked upside the head by my dad at Disney Springs, but because it was the Lake Buena Vista Village and we were going to dinner at Empress Lily, and I said the word sucks, and he's like, "Don't say sucks." But there are just spots where I stop, and my dad, who's been gone for 17 years, is back again, and that's what this resort and these folks have done, and so we're excited to bring some of their stories to you today.
And I've got a little. If you visit the Lake Buena Vista Village back there, in the very top case, you're going to see a Mickey and Minnie doll. And my grandparents came down here in 1972. It's their fault I'm on the stage right now.
And mine.
And Brian, yeah, he pushed me. So that was the very first souvenir they ever bought back for me before I ever visited. They're not with us anymore, but I bought that so you guys could see it today and why I'm here. So. Anything for you guys? What do you remember?
No. I just liked a cup back there. I sent a picture to my mom. I go, remember this? We had this at the house. I don't know who brought that cup, but it's super cool. I might, grab it, but we'll see. So,
At some point at the end of the day, we'll probably forget to thank a lot of the people who made this happen. I don't want to try to name them now, except that we had a crew here yesterday. I do want to, if you all look directly to the back of the room, she's going to want to hide under the table, but at the little laptop there is our Disney representative, Vanessa.
hi, Vanessa.
And
a
she's
little wave.
waving.
There
She's a
she
little
is.
wave. And she took what was a nightmare to plan and made it sane for us and actually made it happen today. So we appreciate that a great deal. I'll give you one story as to the types of hurdles we encountered. This one doesn't involve Vanessa, but next to Vanessa, you'll see a woman standing there wearing a sailor's cap, holding a box and a handwich. It's a standee. To the further left over in the Lake Buena Vista Village area is the orange bird. Some of you got your picture with the orange bird this morning back there. When I ordered the orange bird, what arrived a week and a half ago was that woman who was holding a Spanish Book of Mormon. And it just was kind of like, what else could go wrong? Because we've encountered those little things along the way. So do get your picture with the orange bird, and
We haven't named her yet, right? We
Want
don't
to
have a
hear
name.
about the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints? She's there to tell you all about it.
I mean, she's no Richard Nixon, but she'll
No,
do in a
no.
pinch.
She will do.
She will do.
She will do.
All right. Well, we're gonna get the stage prepared for our first segment, and we'll be back with you in just a few moments. Thank you very much for
Thank
coming.
you, everybody.
Here we go. RetroMagic 50.
Here we go.